Who's out there? Oh, what's that? सबको Redmi चाहिए? Interesting, what's inside? Let's check it out now. Oh nice, there is a phone inside from the new Redmi 12 series. It's the all new Redmi 12C. This is good stuff. It's going to be fun. Okay, we have this nice card inside here mentioning the phone's key specifications and its price for both the 64 gigs and 128 gigs variants. It's available in 4 colors: the Graphite Gray, Ocean Blue, Mint Green and Lavender Purple. It's available on Mi Store, CoreCart, Darwaza and all offline retail stores. And here is the phone's box. Let's unbox the phone now. We have the phone's picture up front, some details at the bottom mentioning it's 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage and the phone's color, which is Graphite Gray in our case. Let's get the phone out now. Here's our beautiful all-new Redmi 12C. It looks and feels very nice. The top sticker mentions some key specs. Let's take a look at other contents of the box first. We have some documentation here and a SIM eject pin and a charger along with the micro USB cable. Okay, so the phone's sticker mentions its MediaTek Helio G85 chipset and an immersive 6.7 inches HD display, 50 megapixels AI camera and a long-lasting 5000 mAh battery. The phone has this nice pattern at its back and check out the placement of the fingerprint scanner. I like that. It's a really thin smartphone. It's fully built out of plastic and is very lightweight for the same reason. You can find the volume and the power keys on the right, a speaker grill, micro USB port and mic at the bottom. A headphone jack at the top is available. Let's power this up and set it up. I'll get back to you guys in just a minute. Okay, I have fully set up my Redmi 12C. First things first, I really like its display. It's large and a very good display for the price. Consuming content on this screen is quite fun if you keep the price tag in mind. Obviously, the brightness is appropriate, colors are nice and vibrant, and bezels are not that chunky either. It's still a 60Hz refresh rate, but what more could you ask for in such a price tag? Apart from consuming content, gaming on this phone is quite fun as well. I played a couple of games starting with the Asphalt 9. The game ran very smoothly on this phone. I did not face any lags or jitters at all, as you can also see right here on the screen. The MediaTek Helio G85 really powers this phone very well. I went ahead and played PUBG Mobile as well. What's important is the fact that a resource intensive game like PUBG Mobile with all those heavy duty graphics is able to run smoothly on this phone without any hiccups at all. The screen real estate adds fun to your gaming and media consumption experience, which takes its fuel from the MediaTek Helio G85 chipset. And by the way, the sound output of this phone is also appropriate. While we are talking about the gaming and performance of this phone, I would also like to show you the Antutu benchmark score of this phone, which is quite impressive. A 200k score, more than 200k score for this kind of phone is very impressive, I must say that. I will also show you the storage benchmark score for this phone. As far as the user experience of the Redmi 12C is concerned, it's powered by the Android 12 and the MIUI 12. A software update was immediately available for my phone as I took it out of the box, but I am yet to update it. You get all the goodies for the MIUI on this phone. Here is a display of the phone's specifications from inside the phone's settings. The options in the settings are pretty much similar to other Redmi phones as well. Options in the toggles are also pretty much the same as any other Redmi phone. Animations on this phone are also smooth. The navigation between app drawer and home screen or the scrolling is jitter and lag free. Here is a look at the UI of the file manager, and now this is a look at the gallery's UI. The gallery brings camera to my mind, so let's take a look at the camera application. You can access the options for each camera mode by clicking on the options key on the top right corner of the screen. Change the aspect ratio, resolution for the video, and anything else that you want. You can take portrait and the night mode photos as well on this phone. And from the more options, you can access the high resolution 50 megapixels mode of this phone's camera. The custom watermark option is also available in the camera settings. I'll show you some camera samples that I took a moment ago. The camera, again for the price, does its job fairly well. If you have to take a lot of photos to share on WhatsApp while working somewhere, or just for the sake of keeping a memory in the form of a picture, the Redmi 12C is a fine contender. Front camera is just fine as well. Photos do come a bit overexposed, but this is not a very high-end top-notch smartphone, so you should manage your expectations here. As far as the battery is concerned, this phone has a 5000 mAh battery which is powering a 6.71 inches HD display and MediaTek Helio G85 chipset. Now 5000 mAh battery for such specifications is a lot. This phone can easily last for more than a couple of days on normal usage and a whole lot more in the idle mode. Overall, the Redmi 12C looks very nice and beautiful. It won't be wrong to say that this phone in the Redmi 12 series is a budget banger and should be your choice in this slab. And this is why they say sabko Redmi chahiye. Redmi 12C has come a great distance when we look at its predecessors, and I hope this series will keep improving with time. With that being said, I will end the video. Drop your comments and feedback below. See you all in the next one.